Ready. We're going to start a little differently tonight. They're going to introduce themselves so you know who they are, and then we're going to have a Kodak moment so you can get everyone standing still at one time.
My name is Isaac Thomas, and I'm in 5th grade. My name is John Atkinson, and I'm in 10th grade. My name is Evan, and I'm in kindergarten. My name is Tyler Aaron, and I'm in 2nd grade. My name's Jason Trout, and I'm in 4th grade. My name's Megan Malloy, and I'm in 4th grade. My name's Benjamin Thomas, and I'm in 4th grade. My name's Haley Hedges, and I'm in the 7th grade. My name's Amber Atkinson, and I'm in the 5th grade.
My name's Eve Mayberger, and I'm in the 7th grade.
My name's Katie Keneally, and I'm in the 5th grade.
My name is James Sedgwick, and I'm in the 5th grade.
Ready, put all the flashes
Jan, why don't you and Mrs. Marsh be in here?
Yeah, right.
Come on, you're dressed all Christmas.
Well,
Yeah.
she should be up there.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be in it. I'll just push the okay.
I wore this pretty suit today and this brand new necktie. It's because I'm going to make a speech. My teacher said I might, but that is all I have to say. I hope we all do well tonight. Around
allowed any peace.
Well, I know the next man I marry won't read the newspaper at the table. Aren't you going to eat your breakfast? A lot of good it does to get a good breakfast for you. Aren't you going to eat your bacon and eggs?
That's sure rotten.
Are you talking about this breakfast I've made for you?
No, the way the still went.
Henry, put down that paper. Henry, I need to talk to you.
Well, what is it? I told you don't have any money left. I gave the last 2 yesterday.
I'm not asking for money. I want you to run some errands for me. I need a bolt of pink ribbon. I'll give you a sample so you know how wide to get. And a yard of white linen, rather coarse, but not too coarse, you know? And 2 skeins of golden glow yarn. White. Be sure you get white.
Do you think I'm running a shopping bureau? If you think I've got time to waste on that, you're mistaken. We're rushed at the office, I tell you.
Now this won't take much time. You can shorten your lunch a little. I've got to have them.
Why don't you go to town and buy them yourself?
Me, go to town when I'm up to my eyes in Christmas work? You never wanted to do anything for me.
All right. I'll bring them.
I need a bolt of pink ribbon, 1 inch wide, and a yard of rather coarse white linen, and 2 skeins of white golden glow yarn. I'll write it down for you.
You don't need to. I'll remember it perfectly. I have a well-trained mind.
Did you make plenty of coffee? I feel as if I had like 3 cups. I hope it's hot. Go out to the stove and get you some oatmeal. That's better for you than coffee. I don't want any oatmeal. In fact, I don't want any breakfast yet. I'm not hungry. I got up early to see Papa.
Well, it won't do any good. We're all out of money. Drain dry, pocketbook empty, I tell you.
Why do you always say you have any money when you know it isn't true? And you know we know it isn't true. But I'm not after money. I want you to do an errand for me downtown.
Can't do. Absolutely rushed at the office.
Why are you so disobliging, Papa? Mary Lovering's father does lots of shopping for her. You don't love me.
All right. What do you want?
A pair of bedded slippers for Cousin Maud. Rather striking color, size 5. A bottle of jasmine perfume for Aunt Nell, and 3 pairs of decorated shoe trees. Now don't forget anything, or I must have them today.
Why don't you go to town and buy them yourself?
Me? When I worked to death trying to get this Christmas promo, I don't have a minute to go to town.
Well, folks, I hope you got something for me. I've been working on Christmas presents for half an hour, and I'm hungry.
Go to the stove and get you some hot oatmeal.
Don't want any. Oatmeal is for children, and I am a young lady. I want some bacon and eggs like Henry has been eating.
I'll have to go mix some more eggs.
Sit still. Don't want any. I'll have some toast and coffee in a minute. I want to talk to Henry.
Can't wait. Got to go. I'll be late if I don't rush.
Now see here, Henry Bates. It's not often I ask a favor of my brother, and you can take time to listen. I'm so busy with Christmas presents that can't possibly go to town. I want you to bring me home.
Heavens, I'm a martyr. Sacrificed on the altar of Christmas shopping.
I want 6 handkerchiefs for Cousin Fred. You'll know what he'll like. And a string of beads for Cousin Nellie's daughter. Something rather showy, but not too bright, and attractive without being gaudy. Now don't forget, Henry.
You guys think I'm going to take a whole day off to buy this junk?
Don't you bring home any junk. We want good stuff.
I'll say so.
A bolt of pink shoe trees, a yard of bedroom slippers, a bottle of golden glow linen, a string of bright red and yellow beads, a yard of white perfume,
No, I said. You mixed them up! I said.
No, I said.
A bolt of pink handkerchiefs, a bottle of shoe trees, a bright string of golden glow linen, a pair of bedroom slippers size 8,
No! Listen! I said I want.
I'll bring them. A bolt of pink linen, a bottle of bright beads, and a bolt of pink handkerchiefs.
Listen, I'll go to town myself.
Yes, indeed. I don't want you to mix up my shopping order. I'll do my own shopping.
If you two are going to town, I'll come with you. We can have a fun time shopping and get lunch at the New York cafeteria. I'll go start to get ready. Alicia, get something hot to eat.
All right, let's go soon.
I knew I could fix them. I knew they had time to do it themselves. They didn't need to think they could shove a whole day shopping off on me. You can't tell me anything about women. If I'm going to get on the office on time, I have to rush.
Just before Christmas, I brush my teeth and comb my hair. I do lots of errands everywhere. I wash my face and my neck. Well, you know, I wash the parts that really show. Oh yeah, I love Christmas a lot. But gee, when it's over, I'm glad I can just be me.
In just 1 minute or two, I'll cook a fine lunch just for you. Oh no! Would you just like scrambled eggs today? Next morning, riding home last night, I found my sister had the box, though I thought I really hated him. She dusted beneath that couch, first time she ever did it.
Christmas, and we decided to perform it here now for you.
Every who down in Whoville loves Christmas a lot. I love Christmas. Ew, I love Christmas. Ew, I love Christmas. The candy, the songs, the toys. Christmas is for everyone, the young and the old. Who lived just north of Whoville did not like Christmas. I hate Christmas. I despise Christmas. I loathe Christmas. Christmas stinks. The Grinch hated Christmas. The whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. Not quite knows the reason. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. It could be that his shoes were too tight. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's. Staring down from his cave with a sour Grinch frown at the warm-lighted windows beneath in their town. For he knew every who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings. I must find a way to stop Christmas from coming.
For tomorrow he knew all the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys. And then, oh the noise. Oh the noise. Noise, noise, noise. That's the one thing he hated. The noise, 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 noise.
It's the bell ringer. I'm so excited. Then the Who's young and old would sit down to a feast, and they'd feast and they'd feast, and they'd feast, 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 feast. They'd feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beef, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they do something he liked least of all. All the Who's down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing. They'd sing and they'd sing and they'd sing, 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 sing. Ring, ring, ring the bells, ring them loud and clear, to tell the children everywhere that Christmas time is here. Ring, ring, ring the bells, ring them loud and clear, to tell the children everywhere that Christmas time is here. And the more the Grinch thought of this, Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must find a way to stop Christmas from coming. Why, for 53 years they've put up with it now. I must find a way to stop Christmas from coming, but how? Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do. And he laughed in his throat and put on a Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and he chuckled. With this hat and this coat, I'll look just like St. Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer scarce, there's none to be found. Did that stop you, Grinch? No. The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
So he caught his dog Mac and got some red thread and tied a big horn on top of his head.
It's hard life being a dog. It's a very trying fate. The master always bosses the kids kick and scream. And now to wear these antlers, oh, I wish it were a dream.
So the Grinch loaded some bags and some old empty sacks and hitched up little Max and said,
Giddy up!
The Grinch started down toward the homes where all the Who's lay a snooze in their town. The windows were dark, quiet, no filthy air. All the Who's dreaming sweet dreams without care. When the Grinch came to the first house in the square.
This is stunt number 1. There's much to be done.
The first thing he saw were all the little Who stockings, all hung in a row.
I swear these stockings are the first thing to go.
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room and took every present. The bicycles, the popcorns, the bicycles, the roller skates, the drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and plums. He stuffed them in bags, and the Grinch very nimbly stuffed the bags one by one up the chimney.
And now take care.
Then he slunk to the icebox and took the Who's feast. He took the Who's pudding, he took the roast beef. He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash. By the Grinch even took the last can of Who hash.
And now I will take care of this tree.
He grabbed the tree and started to shove when he heard a small sound like a Who of the dove. He turned around fast and saw 4 Who tots. Dipsy Whipsy Boo Hoo, Baby Boo Boo Hoo, Tinky Winky Boo Hoo, and Cindy Lou Hoo. The Grinch had been caught by these 4 Who tots who had gotten out of bed for a cup of cold water.
Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie and he thought it up quick.
Now, my sweet little dears, there's a light on this tree that won't light up on one side. I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dears. I'll fix it up there and I'll bring it back here.
And his bib full of the tots. He patted their heads, gave them a drink, and sent them to bed. The last thing he took was the log for the fire. Then he went out the door himself to Olaya. On the walls he left nothing but hook and some wire. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. Then he did the same thing in the other Who's houses.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a dear. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy
the trappings, 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpling. He took his big load to the tip top to dump it.
Pooh to the Who's. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two, and then all the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo. That's a noise I must hear.
So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started down low, then it started to grow.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings of Christmas and a Happy New Year.
But this sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings of Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was standing there singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch stood with his Grinch feet as cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. Maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 2 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite, he whizzed with his load to the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved with a roast beef.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings of Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'm gonna watch for Santa and I'm gonna catch him too. But oh dear, I think I'm so sleepy that I will go to bed. I will let him pull Santa when he comes. That's bed.
Santa's got a beard that's long and white. Santa comes around on a special night. Special night. Beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Santa wears boots and a suit of red. Santa wears a long cap on his head.
Your friends goodbye. Oh, I forgot. Merry Christmas.
Happy 2000!
Somebody out there, I'm sure.
Hi.
It's fun.
Here we go.
Hi! We don't need the lights.
Yeah, we do.